Okay, if you're ready, we'll start off with just, I think, question 8 here. I think that just needs us about 2 or 3 minutes to do. If you're ready, you can begin. Oh, that's really fast. Are you done previously already? Then we just give our friends 2 minutes, okay? Question 8 only. Do not do the next question yet. Let's give our friends 2 minutes more. Yes. Sorry, we can't see you. Okay, that's for question 8. So, what topic is this question 8? Is it average? Let's look at the question. The table shows the cost of different numbers of similar t-shirts. Similar t-shirts. Remember, one such t-shirt. 3, 6, 12, 15. What do you think is the next number? 3, 6, 12, 15, 18. 30. Okay, before we hit 30, why would you think I will possibly write 18? Yes. 20 divided by 5. What topic is this? Rate, that's correct. How do I know it's rate? Just now someone said they thought is average, but it's not average. What's the difference between this question that sets it different from average? Question 8, yes. Question 8. How is this question not average? What do you say we must have for average? Total number, quantity, and average. Is there the word average here? We have. But there's a total quantity and number of data. That brings us to the idea of weight because there are two quantities here. The first quantity is the number of t-shirts, the second quantity is total cost. And all the shirts are the same, so it goes by a weight. So from here we can see, calculate the weight based on 3 shirts. So 3 shirts is $15, so 1 shirt is $5. You can check if it works. 3 times 5 is 50, 6 times 5 is 30, and 18 times 5 is indeed 19. So 12 times 5 is 60. Then there's the other method that we talked about. The method that Skylar mentioned before. I can go find from 1, 3 is to 50, just like ratio. The cost is proportionate. The unit is going to be the same all the time. 1 shirt, $5. So 3 times 2 is 6, 15 times 2 is 30. 6 times 2 is 12, so 30 times 2 is 60. It works the same way. And I can just add this number, 60 plus 15 is 75. Can you see? Yes. 3 t-shirt and 12 t-shirt. 3 t-shirt plus 12 t-shirt is 15 t-shirt. So I just add 15 and 60, I get 75. I don't have to do 15 times 5. And from 15 is from $15 is 3 t-shirts, 150 will be 30 t-shirts. That is because you can understand the relationship between the shirt and the cost. So there are many ways to get to this. Of course, the most direct way is find out one shirt, the unit price. One shirt is $5. Then you just multiply by 5 for the quantity to get the total cost. The clue that this is rate is in this last line, the cost of one t-shirt. Okay? Okay, ready. Next one, percentage of the whole shirt is shaded as well as 9 and 10. Let's give us 3 minutes for this question. Oops. Question 9 and question 10. Question 9 and question 10, ready, and let's go. Focus, Skylar. Then you focus. Can you arrange your table, please? Express each percentage of the fraction is in simplest form. How is it? Has everybody finished? Nope. Okay, maybe those of us who have finished, then the discussion point will be, how is it that you can count the squares quickly? For the question A, you notice that I dotted every square that I'm counting. But question 9B, I only dotted some squares and I got to the answer already. Anybody can understand why? What shortcut did I use? I asked the question, answer my question. On question 9A, you can see that I dotted every square, I counted to 14. Is that correct? But then on the question B, you notice that I only dotted some squares and then I got to 20 already. What is the shortcut that I used for this question? That's correct. So if you look here, I counted And I noticed that this 4 by 4 can be a square. So 4 by 4, 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 70, 80, 90, 20. Okay, so this is 4 squares and then this is 4 squares. I combine these two parts together, that makes a whole square of 4 units by 4 units. Can you understand? Can you understand what I'm talking about? So it's how you visualize certain things. Of course, some of you may not see it this way. Some of you may see it differently. You might think of, okay, I combine this triangle with this triangle with this triangle. Then the rest of the rectangle as one whole. But no matter what, if you are able to do this, this shows that you have a strength in visualization, in geometry, and in art. Okay? Now, the next one here, question 10. What's the shortcut for A? I divide the numerator and denominator by 4. Good. How about B? 5. How about C? 20. That's correct. Okay. First person of each row, Anaki, Pranavika, and Ethan, please collect back the whole set. We are only just doing these 3 questions, 8, 9, 10 for the speed drill. Okay, and then we are going to move on to the next set. We're back to angles. Okay, now let's take out the angle set. We are going to move on to the next set on angles and the new set on finding unknown angles. We are aiming to complete this angles topic by Wednesday and start a new topic on Thursday. Hopefully, we can finish the triangles topic in another 2 weeks, then we'll start on revision. Following week, after next week, that is the week of the Children's Day. All right, next week is one more week. Okay, that is the week of the PSLE week, 26 onwards. And then the following week is October, week 4 is October. And you are on that Thursday, you only have a half day school. All right, and then you are holding no proper lessons on that day, only celebrations, right, on that Thursday. And then Friday is a school holiday for you, for Children's Day. Very coming now is already week 2, so 1 and a half, 1 and 1 week and 4 days ago, 2 days ago. This week is your oral examination week for your end of year exam. I am trusting that you know where to report when is the exam. Okay, I will remind you again tomorrow. Now, let's do a quick check on our angles. So we are going a bit faster really because we are going to lose out some time on Children's Day holiday. After that, next will be the PSLE marking day. That will be the next off day from school. And right after that, when you come back, it will be very soon your end of year exam on the 22nd of October for next. Very fast. 1 month, about 1 month later. Can we run a quick check now from page 131? Is it yours is done? Yes. 122. Yes. There's this measurement that you need to do on question 3. Was it okay? Can you tell me question 3? Question A3A, is it obtuse or acute or straight angle? Obtuse. How about question 3B? Acute. At this point, I want to share with you, I spent quite a few hours of creating a new video shot. I wonder if you have seen it. It should be here. Here, a new video. Please check out on my channel. I'm thinking of we should do up a TikTok kind of challenge this week, okay? On the angle properties and straight lines. So anyway, this is the shot on angles. Hopefully next year or at this year end of year exam, and next year when you are going for a PSLE, these video shots can help you with remembering. Can help you remember angle properties. It took me like 4 hours or something. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to our next collaborator. Right. Okay. Good. So when you are probably take the end of your exam, this video can help you with. Is it okay? Yay. Yeah, and then now you can, I realize I can edit some of the videos. Sorry? Sorry. Thank you very much. You know how many hours I spent on it? I was, yeah, only 2 likes. Please support my video, okay? Yeah, I'm looking forward to our next collab, okay? So, the right now there's this, the parallel lines never meet, intersecting lines may be, perpendicular lines need a 90 degrees. Throw your hands in the air. That's how the robot sounded like. Parallel lines, intersecting lines, perpendicular lines. So the next one will be what? So what are the three angle properties you learned this year? This year. Of this last year. And sum of angles on the straight line equals to 180 degrees. Number 2. Angles at the point. Sum of angles at the point is 360 degrees. And the other one is, I have not overlap it. Intersecting lines, vertically opposite angles are equal. That's very good. The bottom down forever lines. Okay? Yeah, we are going to do overlapping lines next. Okay? Right, so back here. Yeah, so that's the challenge that we're gonna do but of course when we do the video recording maybe Thursday. Okay? Then the idea is that when you do the video, right? If you are like very shy, you want to put your face, sure, no problem. You can put an emoticon in your photo edit. Okay? Or you can even put a AI replace your face with Mario or something. Okay? Or chipmunk and then you do that nice intersecting and you do that. Okay? Alright, anyway, that's the code. So the code for tomorrow is the password for tomorrow is what? Angles at the point equals to 360. What else? Huh? Straight angles equal to 180 degrees. You need to remember the three things. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Sum of angles from the point and sum of angles on the straight line. Is that okay? Okay, then the next chapter we have another new set of properties. Need to remember. Alright? Okay, back to our. Okay, so we should have completed most of the work up to this point at straight. We have already finished. Angles at point we already finished. We are at vertically opposite angles. Can I check, was this page 138 manageable for you? Yes, right? Okay, so I think the most of us are able to identify that as long as you can recognize the straight lines. Oops. Yes. Okay. So As long as you can recognize the straight lines in this story here, A, B, and then C, D. Once you can identify the straight lines, it is easier to solve the questions. So the angle A is equals to 120 degrees. No working needed because the rule that is observing is called vertically opposite. I'm going to write it a shortcut after this. Now I spell it in full. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Yes. So here I'm writing vertically opposite angles are equal. That is the rule. Go to the next question, question B. I will also straightforwardly write 55 degrees, no workings needed. So I do not need to use the 180 minus this to find the answer. No need. Because this rule that we learned, the relationship between two straight lines already helped. So if I want to write a shortcut, it will just be vertically point OPP dot equal. That's all. Angles. Vertically opposite angles are equal. That's a shortcut for me to remember. Is that okay? So it moves on to a little bit more challenging question, the very next few pages. All right, page 139 and 140. Then the new set on page 143, which you'll be receiving in a moment, is where you see overlapping lines and the properties coming together on a single question. Okay? Okay, so the next one here on page 139. Now you realize that a little bit more steps to do. Can you take out the worksheet now? Ethan, can you take out the worksheet from your bag? Okay, so here again, the main idea is I've written down some tips for you, which you'll probably need to use for the next set, because I think these are the questions that are still quite straightforward. You don't really need a lot of tips, but I'm going to show you anyway. So I wrote my tips here to solve the properties or the chapters on angles. First and foremost, you definitely must remember the rules. After that, see if you can identify what are the straight lines given in the question. So over here, it says the straight lines are here. AB is one straight line. When it comes to this drawing, I like the hard copy book better. Line AB, and then line CD. So once you can identify the straight lines, you try to position your ruler and see between the lines, recognize the pizza, if you can fit the pizza slices in. Use your highlighter to mark out the lines as described. Pay attention to the angle you're supposed to find. Okay, which is here. So first of all, you'll be able to know that now that you see the X, right, you can immediately point out, okay, for this question, the property that you're going to use is, in fact, this whole page, vertically opposite angles are equal. For this whole page is all as it is. So look for the X. So for this one, I think it's fairly simple still. It's manageable because you can see once you can recognize this one, 120, and this whole thing is 120, that's what we mean by overlapping angles. Not really overlap, but you can see that this 120 degrees is made out of the two slices. So to find E, you'll use 120 minus the 45. Is that okay? Then you can count lah. Yeah, quite easy. Don't forget to do the regrouping. I think one of the most common mistakes is forgetting to do the regrouping. And then the other common mistake is forget to write units. Okay? Okay. Then the next step is being able to identify the lines and the angle that's mentioned. Okay? Okay? So the next one is WOX and YOZ. The marked angle is BOZ. So you're looking for B to O to Z, which from here, this is 72, so you can find this one also. Is it okay? Just gotten a bit more challenging, but still manageable. So you have angle VOZ is equals to 65 degrees plus 72 degrees. Okay? So if you need to the working at the side, do the regrouping as needed. Okay? Okay. Can I leave you to do the rest? So that's homework. Okay? So now you have 3 lines. That's why I say I like to use the highlighter when the question starts. AOB, AOB, COD, POD. So from here, this is 55 degrees because of vertically opposite angle. Then from COD, I got EOF. If I remove the yellow one, then you can see the blue and green lines. And this is 40 degrees. So for BOF, B to O to F, angle BOF equals to 40 degree plus 55 degree because of the vertically opposite angle. Manageable? Quite happy, right? Okay, not too difficult. Okay, then the next ones here. You want to try on your own? I give you the time to try on your own now. Page 140. Actually, I want to let you try the new challenging question. Yeah. It's a new set here. A bit more difficult. Yeah. So page 140, who's completed it already actually? One of you. Two. 140. Can I have you try this as homework? Page 140. It is not very difficult. You really just need to pay attention to the lines and then use the highlighter. Okay? Page 140. Right. Now I'm going to give out the new set. So by today or tonight, you should be finished with the whole set. Is that okay? Can I collect it on Wednesday? Okay. Now, Tashin, since you are free, come and help to give this up. We'll just do one question for the new set. Okay? Come. Come. Just one question and then for starters. Okay? Come. Come and help to give this up first. Quick, hurry up. Anafi, come. Just one question from the new set and then we'll call it day, okay? Today, a very short period. I've only got 2 minutes left. Can you wait? I want to go through one last question, okay? All right, so please complete the first angle set within the next 2 days. I'll collect it on Wednesday. And then I just gave out your new set to you on page 143. Okay, so I just gave out a new set to you. This is page 143. No. We are only going to look at one question, that's all. Okay. Now, during the exam time, questions will look like this. It will not tell you what topic this is, what rule is this. You need to know yourself. So, for example, we're just looking at question 1, okay? On page 143, just looking at question 1. So I wrote my tips on top here for you to be able to refer to. You need to remember the 3 properties and then ask if there are straight lines. C, position your ruler, see if it can help you. Use your highlighter. Mark up the missing angle that you're supposed to find and ask yourself, what rule are you using? So looking at this question number 1, what rule can stand out for you already? Straight line, very good, because the first thing that is stated is there are straight lines. So very first of all, you are able to start off somewhere by recalling the first property, straight lines. Starting with AOB, so you can identify the first straight line here, AOB. And then the first property that Darren says, straight line property. So from this straight line property, I may be able to find some answers already. What's another property that I'll be able to use? Here says COD. COD is a line that cuts across. So here I'm supposed to find angle BOE. Quite frustrating that it's hanged. Maybe it's a sign for us to stop here. Okay, then we shall stop here then. Can we try question 1 on your own? Just one question. Okay, question 1. No need to do the rest. Only question 1. Okay. Now, what I need you to do is to first identify what properties can be used. So just now we said there's one property that is angles on a straight line. What's another one? Because here says AOB and COD are straight lines. And then these two lines cut across each other. What property do you think you need it? Particularly opposite angles. Very good. Okay, so we shall stop here then. Let's pack our bags and go for PE lesson instead. Can you please bring both worksheets tomorrow? Okay? Now, once you're ready, you can take your things and line up outside.